Hello and welcome back to Miss French Teaches Something. Today we're going to be talking about math fluency. Today's lesson is for teachers and parents, and it's to understand fluency and why it's important. By the end of this lesson, you'll know what fluency is, why it's important, and what it can look like in a classroom or at home. So, what and why? I'm going to preface this by saying that there are debates in the teaching community about what math fluency is and what it should look like. There are some people who believe that math fluency is where a student has mastered a strategy like counting on their fingers or using a number line or a number chart to add, subtract, multiply, or divide. Where a lot of other teachers believe that fluency is knowing it, memorization, just knowing it off the top of your head. You know, 2 plus 3 is 5 without even thinking about it. So, in this video, I'm going to be referring to fluency as knowing your addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division equations quickly, accurately recalling them. It is memorization. That's how I like to refer to as fluency. Um, in my mind, there should not be a hesitation if I show a child 1 plus 1, they should immediately know that is 2 without having to stop and work it out. Why is it so important to have these memorized and to be able to recall them? Um, First off, it's quicker, it's more accurate. It makes test taking a little more easier instead of a student feeling the need to draw out a number line and work out 5 plus 6. They can just look at it and go, "Oh, that's 11," without thinking about it. This also helps improve understanding of more challenging concepts. After hearing from middle school and high school teachers, I've learned that when they get to the older grades, if they know these equations by heart, it makes it easier to teach more challenging concepts. Um, and it's faster to teach those challenging concepts because students don't need paper and pencil to work them out. So, what it can look like. Um, in my class, I like to use flashcards. We play a little game called Around the World where two kids will stand up. I'll show them the flashcard. The first person to answer moves on to the next student. The other student sits down. And it's that student's goal to answer all of the addition and subtraction problems correctly, um, and get right back to their seat without missing a beat. Um, and that's my winner. You won Around the World. Um, so there's flashcards. There's mental math. You shouldn't need paper and pencil to do basic addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division problems. It's challenges. I know that a lot of us probably grew up with the skill and drills, the minute math papers where the kids get a paper and you say, "Okay, a minute on the clock, go," and they answer as many questions as they can in a minute. This ties into the ice cream reward picture I put up here. Um, I remember in my third grade class, we had a multiplication challenge where every, I believe, Friday, we did a multiplication sheet and we started with the zeros. If you got all the zeros correct, you earned your bowl. If you got all the ones correct, you earned a spoon. If you got the twos correct, you earned 1 scoop of ice cream. Threes is another scoop. Four is another scoop. Five was sprinkles, all the way to I believe 12, which 12 was like the cherry on top. Um, and you earned, and she had posted it on the walls in the room, and you could see that's my bowl. My next test is going to be on nines. I am working on earning sprinkles. And at the end of the year, we all had an ice cream party. And by then, most of us had earned a couple scoops of ice cream at the very least. And this is a fun challenge to really get the kids motivated to learn those facts and to become fluent in those facts. Um, and it's fun, it's encouraging. And then, of course, in centers are for, is a good time for them to practice testing it out on each other. Have one person be the teacher and show flashcards, or have one person time while the other person answers as many as they can. But it's really important that these kids do know how to add, subtract, multiply, and divide quickly and accurately without hesitation, so that when it comes to tests and when it comes to challenging concepts, they are um, they're not hesitating. They are working through quickly. And it can be fun with those challenges or with centers or with games. So that's just a really quick video on fluency. Thank you for joining me. Next time, we're going to talk about Avid Notes for kindergarten, first, and second grade. I'm going to talk about what it looks like in my classroom and how it progresses throughout the week. So, thank you so much for joining me, and I hope to see you in the next video.